your 2017 December Tarotscope with me, Tinaheals from www.tinaheals.com. If you're new to my channel, please do visit my website, read my blog. I just updated yesterday about the Mercury retrograde that's happening in the sky, so please check that out. And I've got 4 cards, 4 basic foundation cards, which will give you an idea of the 3D world that you operate within, and 4 cards of 4 weeks. And then I've got oracles from the Osho Zen Tarot and from Sacred Geometry Francine Hart, and this is your romance read. So let's get right to your read. Ace of Cups, Virgo, in reverse. Aces are about gifts, promise, beginnings, potentials. So when Ace of Cups is actually a very profound card, because it has this gift. It is the power of the womb, feminine wisdom. It is one of those water energy cards brimming with feminine wisdom, right? This tells me, Virgo, that you are right now somehow wounded, where you don't feel creative, you don't feel nurtured, you feel divorced from your womb energy. If you are a woman, then it is literally your womb energy, or some mother wound that is affecting you from really reconnecting with your womb energy. And if it's a man, then you really need to get in touch with that feminine side of you, really explore and understand life through a feminine spectrum as well, because we all co-create in this script of existence, Virgo. So we've got to tap, and the womb energy is the most powerful energy out there. So I feel that right now for you, you are drained, you are lacking inspiration, Virgo, as we begin December. This could also be that you have rejected an offer of maybe friendship or dating, but whatever it is, you felt unsafe going with it, and you've distanced yourself from something or someone, and you are disturbed by this, Virgo. You're disturbed by this in the first week of November, and the oracle with this Ace of Cups is silence from the Osho Zen Tarot, and it's one of my favorite decks to work with, actually, because it is just so beautiful. And basically, you have to understand that the whole is within you, okay? And silence really penetrates you. Silence really penetrates you. Then you understand the significance of every single thing that happened in life, and why you're here, and all the great metaphysical questions are answered, you know. And this is almost like Tathagata Buddha, when he experienced the same silence, okay? Changtzu, a Bodhidharma, also faced it. The taste of the silence is the same, Virgo. This is the oracle to really understand why this creativity is lacking within you. Find silence. Look at that beautiful figure in contemplation. And this is your spiritual, could be your spiritual journey, however you want to interpret it. You know, these Sacred Geometry oracle cards are just so wondrous to work with, that and they're so multi-layered and so multifaceted that you can pretty much get so many layers of meanings out of it. So see however this fits in, Virgo. This tells me of dynamic action, of movement. I know how your ruler, your exoteric ruler Mercury, is retrograde, But of course, though, some in the astrological community feel that Virgo is not really ruled by Mercury in the exoteric sense. It's actually ruled by trans Neptune. So that's a whole new subject to talk about. But this tells me that it's dynamic. Look at the golden spirals, the swirls. This is the energy of experiencing life and feeling particularly excited about it, Virgo. There's something, yes, you are feeling very divorced from the creative side of you. You need to understand silence, maybe somewhere. Maybe you are feeding yourself with so much garbage talk, not enough empathy for your own self, that you're really harming yourself, Virgo. And this tells me that after silence is done with and integrated, the lessons of silence, time for movement. So Virgo, there is a lot of duality when it comes to the first week of December for you. We start off with this Ace of Cups, and interestingly from the Gita Tarot, I have a message which is maintaining balance. One can have no success in yoga if one eats too much or eats too little, nor can one be successful if one sleeps too much or does not sleep enough. So balance. Everything is balance. Here, silence and dynamism, movement and silence. So Virgo, yes, there is a lot of dualistic energies at work in the first week of December for you. But look in the relationship department, the person you're thinking of, yes. It's a very deep past life connection, definitely, and you have known each other before, there's no doubt about that, and could be a Capricorn, guys. Okay, Virgo, your fellow masculine earth sign, Capricorn, fixed male earth. This is Cernunnos, or the devil card. Okay, we also have the devil card again at the very fourth week in reverse. I'm going to get to that, but this is your first week romance department. This tells me that this is a very fated karmic relationship you were in, and maybe you guys got enslaved into maybe partying too hard or drinking too much, and you fell into maybe some sort of an obsession. This does speak a lot about materialism, but ultimately the lesson of Capricorn is mastery of life force and mastery of this 3D world. Listen, there is plenty potential for abundance and liberation, but there's a sense of claustrophobia. There's a sense of a rampant obsession, which can, of course, play a part with past life relationships. I've told you guys, twin flame soulmate relationships are not all sugar and spice and everything nice. They come mostly at fated moments, and they destroy every single preconceived notion we have built up in our lives, and they just come and they destroy it. Understand the shadows that lurk within while you sleep, the shadows in your unconscious. So the devil was actually Pan in Greek mythology. It just became very perverted with the devil card, but and the oracle for this is waterfall. Effortless, flow like water. Virgo, you become so fixed in over analysis, in finding faults with everything, that you forget the flow. Look at that beautiful card. Bring it ahead. Look at that beautiful card. Virgo, learn to flow. Learn balance. It said learn balance. Second week, we begin with another reversal. We've got the Knight of Cups and stress. Alright, Virgo, so what's cooking second week of December? Let's check it out. So Knights are all about action, right? and we may feel challenged with action as Mercury is retrograde, and a lot of stuff's going on right now, with the cosmos, and nights are about impulse to move, to serve, to journey. Oh, by the way, there's again a cup card. This was Ace of Cups in reverse, Virgo. Third week is also a Page of Cups. So this tells me that there is a sense of emotions that you need to really tap into, and you need to tune into your emotions, Virgos. Mercury goes retrograde. Hibernate within, right? So this is I feel for some of you quite challenging, because it could be disappointments, right? It could be disappointments, it could be deception, it could be hiding. The Knight of Cups is actually one very, very, very romantic card. It's a twin flame cup. The knight brings forth the chalice, which symbolizes the womb. Could be you're hiding something, Virgo, from yourself, somebody else, but it is the time to really come out and speak your mind. Virgo, do not become extremely fixated on just how you feel about a situation, Virgo. Take everybody's points of views into consideration, please. And things should fall apart, and there is definitely a challenge over here as we try to maybe we've had some massive disappointments, Virgo. I say we because I'm also Virgo ascendant, so I totally feel here with this reading, and yeah, I know what's going on, and we've got stress with it. Okay, so we've got stress, the card stress. So yeah, we are oftentimes so stressed out with life that we look at the figure. It's just trying to go everywhere, and it's got a monkey, and the monkey is just about to blow that balloon. And what happens to the figure then? Everything falls apart. All this, and look at his face. He's so busy blowing his own trumpet that he's just gonna come crashing down. Recalibrate, Virgo, where stress is concerned. This speaks of DNA healing, Virgo. This is a very sacred card, and I do DNA healing sessions. So if you're interested to know more about DNA healing and other DNA work, then please get in touch with me. But for now, this tells me that it sits at number 23, 25, it's 7. 7 is such an erratic number, such an eccentric number, it's phenomenal. And this over here is about spiraling upwards of consciousness, actually. It's conscious evolution. Now, the DNA uses the pi ratio, right, to form the waves that spin around our genetic codes. I mean, wow. So within this double helix, we have so much of information. Scientists actually call 98% of our DNA junk DNA, because they don't even know what it is or what it does. So I feel that for you, there is something that's blocking you, Virgo, with all this stress, with all these issues. I think that you need to tune in more to the emotions of love and compassion and self-love, because that is really going to heal your DNA. This speaks to me of DNA healing, a very profound level, Virgo. And this is your romance oracle card, engagement. A lot of you might meet someone, even if you don't actually get engaged. You might meet someone who will be the person you get engaged to. Or if you visit maybe an engagement party, you can come across someone. Could be an air sign, Virgo, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Gemini, full moon coming up. So could very well be a Gemini person, and there is huge possibilities of a real heart-to-heart, soul-to-soul connection here, guys. Don't let this go. Please don't let this go, because this guy is gonna be intellectual. He's very, very, very analytical, but he'll have this huge honesty with him that will just be so refreshing, Virgo, that yeah. But I've seen that with King of Swords there's always a sense of sacrifice. So see what it is and how this energy plays out for you. And your oracle with this is a rebirth. You've got to find a way to rebirth yourself when this energy comes, for they look so good. The green and the blues complement each other so well. This is a rebirth for you, Virgo. If you really listen to Spirit, second week of December has tremendous potential for rebirth, Virgo. Again, another reverse card for you. Page of Cups and projections number 7. Again, another 7 that just popped up. There was a 7 a little while ago. So we've got the Page of Cups, guys. I want you to think of Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and really some of you may have those signs as your sun, moon, ascendant, but think about what this means to you, the water signs, and how you interpret them. And okay, so this tells me, guys, that I don't know, I mean, I think you're pursuing a fake romantic concept or a fake romantic dream. Your reason and intuition are definitely clouded right now, and I think you're going through some major emotional confusion, Virgo. I just want you to know one thing, that if you start this relationship with this King of Swords, just be mindful of how that really plays out, okay? Because it may not be, and even with Mercury going retrograde, things are not what they seem to be. So just figure that out, see how that sort of works for you, because this tells me that you're not listening. There's a lot of emotional confusion that's going on. Definitely, Virgo, there is no doubt about it. There is tremendous emotional confusion that's going on with you. But maybe it's time to think what's going on. Why am I feeling the way I am feeling right now? What's going on? It just might be very, very, very helpful for you to understand. And we have this projection card. So this is actually 7 of water in the, this is a lot of water energy, man. There's a lot of water energy for you, Virgo. I want you to understand what's going on with all this water energy. What are you doing? Are you not listening to your intuition, or are you maybe giving in too much to your emotions and not really, you know, being critical and open? Okay, now I want you to understand here that projection is not real. It's a film. Understand that. It's a simulation. So you may be projecting something that is not really there. Okay? So please understand, because this Page of Cups and this projection tells me that there is a possibility of things going wrong, but again, we've got Out Beyond Orion. This is such a powerful card from Francine Hart's card number 4. 4 again speaks of foundations. 4 again speaks of structures, and Out Beyond Orion, Virgo, is all about holographic time. I just spoke about the hologram and simulation and projections, mental projections. You're projecting something unreal, Virgo. So I want you to understand that there is a dimension out beyond Orion from where secret psychic messages are going to come forth. Just understand that everything is a simulation. We live in a hologram, and the universe is a dreamscape. And don't take everything really seriously or get caught up with self-criticism or criticizing someone else too much, or even expecting unrealistic things from people. Attraction definitely is there with whoever is in question. Could be very strongly Aquarius or Capricorn. For the Fairlit is the Temperance card in reverse, card of Sagittarius. Venus has moved into Sagittarius, Sun is in Sagittarius, and the Saturn's almost exiting Sagittarius, is on the last degrees of Sagittarius. So yeah, Temperance in reverse speaks of healing not occurring. So yes, there's attraction, but there is a sense of delusion, heavy delusion happening. Third week for you guys, Virgo. Stillness speaks of that first energy that I drew for you. Here, silence. Guys, it's beautiful. Don't fight it, Virgo. Don't fight it. Go with the flow, okay? Here I've got for you, Capricorn. This speaks of abuse of power, enslavement to materialism, and abuse of power. Virgo, this card, consciousness, is about now finding your Zen state, finding your inner silence, finding your peace within now, Virgo, okay? And Himalayan passage is messages from high realms. You know about Shambhala, the Great White Brotherhood, and all those myths which I talk in detail about in my articles. But Himalayan passage definitely speaks of rebirth, guys, a life of initiation. Okay, this is actually an Om, if you know about Om, okay? Now, this is about transformation. Yes, there is abuse of power. Yes, you need to work with exploring your consciousness, but there is such a profound journey in front of you, Virgo. Fourth week, it's beautiful. With your romance oracle, I've got trust. Things may have fallen apart so badly that you've lost trust, or maybe you are not ready to believe yourself anymore. With that, I have Gemini, the card of Gemini. Lovers speaks of sacred union, and this speaks of vulnerability. Two lovers naked in a meadow, and meadow is vulnerability, the motif of vulnerability, opening yourself up to trust, to love, to share space, to share each other's nudity, to share each other's raw, organic selves. So that was your December Tarotscope, Virgo. Thank you so very much. Leave you with the balance.